Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. I appreciate all the support you put into this channel. I love you guys like so much for real. And thank you to all of those who comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I 1000% appreciate you guys. And I love the comments too. I try to get back to as many as possible. Some of you guys leave me shocked. I'm like, I don't even know what to say to this. I'm like, wait, it's like Saturday. I'm like, it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, why am I even checking? Either way, let's get into the reading. Oh yeah, and thank you for also your super thanks, your Cash App donations, and those who book personal readings with me. If you want to do any of those, the information will be in the description box. And if you want to join my members only for my after dark love readings, if you are more romantic, I suggest you join over there. If you are not focused on the love life, I'm not gonna lie, my members only might not do you so good because I usually focus on like love life. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. You may not resonate with the genders mentioned in the readings. I usually say feminine energy. And when I mean feminine energy, I can mean anything from a natal born woman to a very flamboyant male, or someone who is just more expressive in their feminine energy. When I say masculine energy, I can usually mean anything from a natal born man of any race, origin, nationality, to like a very butch or stud feminines, or a very HBCIU, type of feminine may come through as masculine energy. So, use your discernment, put it where it resonates. I ain't arguing with nobody about gender, sexuality, do what you do. I done said let's get into it so many times, okay, but I felt that it was needed to say. So, divine, please protect me and guide me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear, please give us clear and concise and precise messages. Let us know what we need to know right now, what's going on in the collective energy, what do we need to be aware of, what's happening behind our back, what's in our faces and we can't see. That's the energy I'm going off of. There's some sort of exchange of confusion here. It's like you guys keep checking in with yourself, people in the collective, making sure you are real, who you say you are, or your remembrance of yourself. You're like, no, I think I've always liked hopscotch. I think I've always baked cakes. And my mom taught me those recipes, making sure you're not wearing any sort of falseness. And as you're realizing you are who you are, a being having an experience, there's someone here who is like breaking down their own walls, and you inspired them to do so. You may not even realize that you did that, but something about you hit this person. Maybe even just the way you express yourself, or just your ability to entertain a thought without having to feel like you're a part of that. You're the type of person who could go to, I don't know, maybe a reggae tone festival, but you don't have to be oh, listen to reggaeton, or be of that origin here. If that person's going, it's like that person's going to prove that they're really there. It's like this person is realizing their need for validation, and they're also realizing that they just really aren't very much a likable person. It's like this person could have like prided themselves on calling people out on their mask or their inconsistencies, or when people were trying to fake it, like, oh, okay, so you're going to go up there and you're going to try to get that ring to land across that bottle, but are you really a ring thrower? Like, okay, what's the history of ring throwing? Like, type of stuff here, like, are you really into rap? Okay, what's those favorite rap? What's your favorite rappers? Oh, booty, booty. You don't know. It's like, this person is now. A lot of people are realizing what they were seeking energetically from other people. They had to go within themselves. Somebody is definitely in their energy field, realizing that they kind of had a need for validation, and we all do, but they sought it in the wrong ways. This person may be going as deep as like their parents and stuff, and maybe like their mother never congratulated them. This person could have deep mother wounds. Maybe nothing their mother did was good enough, or maybe they had a mentally ill mother. For some of you guys, this is a masculine and this is a romantic energy here. This is a masculine energy that could be going within and realizing what they're seeking, but it's not just masculine energies for some of you guys, because I saw someone specifically. But a lot of you guys, this is happening collectively on our ops, because us as the collective, the chosen ones, the star seeds, those who've been sent here to free up karma on this planet, or sometimes cars calls karma. Some of you guys might have been sent as equalizers, and that's why, I let people realize some people were sent to do certain things or seek certain revenges. And I'm not here to judge that. I am not God. Only God can judge that. But our opposition, our opposing forces that felt our energy when we landed in their planet or in their atmosphere, and like, what is this? Like, who is that? Blah blah blah. Those who saw our mirror for our Venetians and our roses, or Rosicrucians, my rosebuds, because that the female symbol, that's Aphrodite's hand mirror. So oftentimes we hold up a mirror to certain people on this planet, and they may not be completely prepared to face what's as they're kind of, and this is happening collectively. As I said, I feel like a lot of us are realizing that being at the top isn't what it seems like, like now that, especially with Hollywood, the money, the riches, the girls, the fame, some of us are now appreciating what we have, like even having less now. We're also appreciating our certain restrictions, and we're truly recognizing, even I said, some people say, oh, rejection was my protection. Oh, you're lost here, just to soothe their wounds. But now we're realizing a lot of the times the not just rejections, but our limitations were our protection here. We're appreciating less because we've seen what people did when they had more. And although we're still striving to be better and maybe get more and improve, but as we get more, we don't just get more, we're exchanging the old hair too, to make room for it, so we don't lead to overwhelm. Because we see people here living such, imagine that. It's like Wishmaster. Like if you see someone like a celebrity and they got money and they got so many fans and all this talent and beauty and like And some of them, let's be real, they're really smart. They're really philosophical. They could be really good in interviews, and people are admiring your lifestyle, but you're suffering while other people thinking you're having the time of your life. It's like a double-edged sword. Like, I'll give you what you want, but I'm going to make it hurt here. Some of you guys might relate to like the good place here. Some people here are feeling like, dang, I thought I was in heaven, but this is really hell. Like the realization of people on the other side. And I don't just mean just rich people, but a lot of people who were willing to do whatever to fit in. Those who were persecuted, though, and caught and chained and slaved and, had their talent ripped away, I hope they gained some sort of relief here, from what they went through. But I mean, the people who were just seemingly complacent, because it's not like they were complacent, they were really subconscious here. And I mean this collectively. There are people who just really went with the flow, and how it's like the extremes of good and evil on every side here is what's going on. But I'm going to put, because I feel like I'm rambling, but I feel like a lot of people are going to resonate with this message. So I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to start out with the Witching Hour Oracle. Spirit, please tell me more. I feel bad when I see people ask what the decks are in the shorts, because I don't always remember the deck name. But I'm like, I always put it in the videos, and then I always put the screenshot of the spread as the, not the screenshot, a picture of the spread as the cover. So if you see a particular card there, you should be able to find the deck in that video if you go to the video, because I try to announce the deck there. But when I see it and I'm out and about, and somebody's comments, they're like, "What deck is that?" I'm like, "Don't, please don't think I'm being shady." I'm like, "I don't remember that deck, girl. I'm not about to go search it." I'm like, most likely for Amazon, but I always start out. But some people who watch the shorts don't necessarily watch the longer videos. Spirit, please tell me more. Bewitched, you're under a spell, because I got a lot of decks here. You're under a spell here. Okay, somebody could have been trying to send magic towards you. They might be seeing that it's not working, or someone could feel bewitched by you here, or something. I feel like maybe some of you guys could have been under some sort of magic work for a really long time, but then you're coming out of it. I'm pull these cards really fast because your girl about to go. It's Friday. I'm about to go out. We got Cloak and Dagger Deception coming out here. Okay, I feel like somebody could have tried to deceive you, but they may not have been able to deceive you. Um, hmm. Yeah, with that, everything that glitters isn't gold here. There could be someone in your energy field that could be waiting for you to feel vulnerable. They might have been trying to plot on you for some reason. That, or I feel like there's energy of someone feeling bad for plotting on you. Cloak and Dagger, Deception. Spirit, please tell me more. I also feel like somebody who was deceiving others or deceiving the public to cause harm to other people who preyed on these vulnerable people. I feel like somebody here might be getting some sort of karma for plotting on other people here, or there's some sort of masculine energy that might be regretting how um sick they were. They might be seeing themselves as sick, when at a certain period of time they felt like maybe it was your fault for being out that late and take that as a metaphor. This could be literally for some people. If this was, I'm so sorry, especially those who live in major cities. You got to deal with all types of crazy people and people with addiction issues, and you don't have, control over what time you leave the house at night, especially when you got to work. I have an early morning job, but I've had to work evening jobs and had to come home late at night too. But when someone, they're also realizing this is something they're realizing. When it was your fault for going out late at night, you did certain things because you had to, or you were just having fun, or you had a right to live your life here. When at first they were blaming you for living life. It's your fault, you got to live life. So blah, 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 blah. You shouldn't have never blah, 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 blah. This person is now evaluating the way they made other people feel, the taste that they left in other people's mouths here. When first they're like, I don't care, it doesn't matter, I could do this. Now I feel a feminine energy doing this too. Like I'm gonna come in, I'm a hey sister, or I'm a hey bro, blah 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 blah. I could, or even a feminine energy trying to set up a masculine energy, and that masculine energy may be using that knife as protection here because it just flipped. The spirit says see both sides, and I see both sides here. But there's somebody here who definitely, they're sick, like, like physically they may feel nauseous thinking about the things, like, they cause to other people here. I don't know what's causing this awakening, except for I'm hearing, like, they may have a desire for true connection now that they're reaching adulthood. I went ahead and peed. I was holding that for a minute and then pulled the rest of the cards so that way we have clarity. Yeah, with the cloak and dagger, enter at your own risk. This person was in, Paul's hair. As I was saying before, this person now wants something more mature. They want real connections when at first they were acting sort of callous. Even if this is platonic, feminine on feminine, this could be family who wants real connections. This person may be thinking about getting married and having kids. They want a flower girl at their wedding. They want bridesmaids, even though they kind of like screwed you over. Could be a man here who's like tired of being out partying. They're like, that alcohol is dehydrating me. I'm way past 45, 35, or even 27, because it hits you at different phases where you're like, I'm tired of this, or it's like, when first what they feared, now they kind of want to enter, because with this kind of clothing here looks at comfort. They might have feared this at something, or they might have been in the place that they should have feared. What they should have feared is being like out there partying, different people, all of that. But now they're like looking back, like, wow, this is what I'm coming from, but I'm trying to walk into something safe and protective, because they might have feared things like people cheating on them. They might have feared things like that people taking all their money, or or just like a lot of things that could go on with relationships. But then they're like, now it's like their loneliness is what they're feeling now. It's like, we also got, what else came out? The spell is cast, let it go. Okay, if you guys have been doing any sort of spell work, or if you've been a practicing caster, alchemist, or you've been doing this for a while, some of you guys need to take a step back and look at your powers or your knowledge and really take appreciation for it, because we got magnificence coming in. That's the packet at the door. I'm gonna let them leave that package. magnificence, the blood trail. So what you've learned, you probably didn't learn it just to learn it. You probably learned it because you had to. Some of you guys are like, nah, I don't know. My life shouldn't have been going like that. I feel like this girl casted some sort of spell on me. I'm gonna go over here to this shop I had saw, this witch shop when I was out at a tea party, or clubbing, or on my way to a job interview, or on my way to the work. I'm gonna ask them, what I could do to alleviate myself from this bad luck hair. You questioning things, so it's like a blood trail hair. So you became magnificent because and this doesn't look bloody, even though it says blood trail and magnificence. Look at these people glowing hair, but you don't know what's behind them. These people could have walked like a path so that they could sit up there and glow. That's something to think about. You don't know what these two people went through to get these powers, because you see, it's like it's almost they're empowered. This is what they look like. So if you cast a spell, let go. Also, spirit is telling you, if you've been manifesting something, it's on its way. Or some of you guys, this is the harvest season. So a lot of things that you have let go of that you don't even remember. Some of you guys, as silly as it is, some spell work you could have tried to cast even when you were like a teenager, just playing around. What do you want to be? Write it down, and then we're going to put it in this bowl here. I'm hearing somebody at a party doing that. A lot of this is coming back to you in a certain way. It's like you're looking at yourself and you're like, I really am who I think I am. With the book of spells here, learn. A lot of you guys have learned a lot, and now you're about to write it down. Some of you guys might literally be looking for a book of spells. If you got any sort of recipes or natural remedies on anything from workout and getting your body in shape to things to help with the menstrual or period or natural birth control. Some of you guys have information on like birth control, maybe things like blue cohosh, black cohosh, vitamin C, Dunk High. I hope I don't get blocked for saying any of those. But you have to look into that. Don't just think you could go and take a bunch of random herbs. Check in with your doctor. Yeah, I do too, but a lot of you guys, the regular medications weren't working for you. So some of you guys came up with different routines. Some of you guys, I'm hearing even diabetes. Some of you guys got natural herbs. I wish I could say that. I want to say this herb that I'm saying because it looks like it, and it's not marijuana, but it's something for diabetes. Somebody took that you're trying to say, but a lot of these you can find on Amazon, is what there's. The initiation. I don't have diabetes, just to let you know. The initiation is sacred test. Under the bewitched hair, you're under a spell. The initiation is sacred test here. Okay, somebody could be trying to initiate you into certain society. I don't feel like you might be under a test here. You guys might have been, or the initiation. I feel like this is the beginning of a relationship for some of you guys here, and somebody feels like they're bewitched by you, so they could have tried to put you through a test to see if you were who you really were. And this person doesn't know the results. It's like this person, I'm like, people who test people be so annoying. I'm like, you could have just waited it out. It'd be the same story with those people. But I don't feel like it's just that. I feel like some of you guys might be getting initiated into, like, what is that called? Those huh. What is it? I could only remember it from school days. What is it? Huh. Daddy long stroke. I went to college. What are those called? Oh, it's slipping my mind. sororities. There's sororities and fraternities, sororities and fraternities. So some of you guys might be having some sort of initiation, or somebody wants to initiate you into something because they're bewitched by you. They're feeling like the collective is like, that's that person. Let's get the collective. We want them to be a part of their scene. But because of the initiate a sacred test, I do feel like somebody here definitely wants to see it. I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad test. I'm like, okay, maybe not all tests are bad. Some challenges are good, but there's somebody who's watching you that are impressed by you. Some of this is physical. It could even be sports. If you guys are in the sports or dancing and stuff. This is just what I'm saying. Take it how it resonates. It could be anything, but there's some sort of initiation, or you guys could be looking at someone you want to initiate. And I feel like they would be good, but they just, they would be good, but as long as they don't feel negative energy coming from you, like they might mirror your energy. If you feel suspicious of them, they might act suspicious. If you feel open towards them, they might be more open towards you. So don't play with one type of energy. If you are trying to put an initiative in the test to further your company, a new hire, because some of you guys aren't just looking for jobs. I forgot, some of you guys might be doing the hiring, some of you guys are doing the bending. But yeah, like I said, some of you guys are the ones that's doing the hiring. You're doing, like I said, doing the bending hair. So you want to know, but if you want to, make sure not to just give this person negative tests, give them positive tests to see how they react towards it. You might be surprised at how nourishment might guide this person. You might feel like nourishment might make them too comfortable, or make them try to use you. You might want to make them comfortable so that you can see who they truly are. We got one last card here. Yeah, because you want to see who they truly are. Because a lot of people, we can't make people, but the best thing we can do is make them comfortable so that they show them our true selves. Don't ever feel like you were taken advantage of. I never do. I'm like, I love making myself vulnerable, dumb, stupid, whatever, just so I could see how this person will react to a lesser person, because that's how I'm going to judge you. It's not just about how you judge me. I'm like, if you're willing to take advantage of somebody, hey, I might leave $20. I might be chilling with some new friends. Yeah. And that is crazy too, because I can't stand to admit that. Like, or might maybe not even personally. I might drop it at $20, accidentally fall on the table while I'm on my way to the bathroom. Girls, I gotta go. I'm like, dang, should I pick that up while I'm in the mid? No, I'll leave that. Them girls not gonna steal my money. And then see, and then 9 times out of 10, it might, be there. Some of you guys might have had an incident like that with the transformation cards here, because this is the last card here, the flames. Some of you guys could have that confidence transformed in people. Maybe when you were in vulnerable situations, somebody could have returned your wallet. Somebody could have been like, hey, you dropped your phone, and they didn't try to extort you for it. Like, you could be like, I feel like also, I feel like the divine just wanted to make you aware of the bad things and the bad people and the bad situations that could happen in this world, but didn't want you to live in that necessarily too. Like, but also I feel like a lot of the bad is being transmuted. I'm gonna grab some angel numbers, and then we're gonna get out of here because I gotta go. Your girl gonna be late, and I don't want to be late o'clock. Spirit, please tell me more. Well, I feel like I got time, but I gotta travel. Spirit, please tell me more. We got 9. I was gonna say that. I was like, when I see 9:09 on the stop on the clock, I was like, I'm expecting 9 to come out. I'm like, this is just completion here. Then we got 5 of diamonds. You're glowing up, even though you didn't feel like you can glow up again. Some of you guys are about to be like, what the heck? And other people are saying that too. Some of you guys, and it's not even about looking younger, it's just the way you are defining yourself, especially if you guys have your own style, especially if you do your own hair. It's like you guys keep learning. You're like, okay, well, what do I use for my baby hairs? Okay, well, how do I get my hair to look like that? Oh, I like your braids, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like the way it transforms over times, but not just transforms. There's a bigger word for transform, expands, defines, and like, I don't know. I'm about to start reading more so I could get some more words here. Spirit, please tell me more. Spirit, please tell me more. We got 7, 9, 5, 7 here. 7, lots of luck. I feel like 7 been coming out a lot lately. You guys are very lucky people, and people might be noticing how lucky you are just in certain situations. Like I said, you guys might be the top type to drop your wallet in the middle of a busy city and nobody picks it up. It gets kicked to the side. You're like, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? People are walking past it. They don't even know what it is. Maybe you got some quirky wallet. People mistake it for a toy or a piece of trash or a makeup bag or something that like wasn't like what they wanted here. That or somebody could have returned your stuff. I'm here in Planet Fitness or the gym. Somebody could have returned your stuff and they're like, oh, I found this. Like it's some sort of luck here that is following you. And people recognize that not just in your good situations, but in your bad situations, that's like, oh, huh. Like me, I have AirPods. My AirPods kept falling out, and it was like a vent, like, like one of those street drains here. The amount of times my AirPod fell on this vent but didn't fall through, I'm like, oh, dang. And then I kept picking it up and then it will fall and then not fall through the hole again. And then I would keep picking it up, not even realizing because I'm in conversation with this person. And this person's like, what the heck? You got incredible luck. I was like, yo. She's like, the amount of times your AirPod fell but didn't go through the hole, and he kept picking it up for me too. Because I'm like, I can't see. Let me get my hair, and he would pick it up real slowly to not knock it in the drainage hole that like over where we were standing waiting for the Uber. Because I kept, this is not, I kept flipping my hair and whatnot, and I had the braids in, but it kept getting, and I knocked my AirPod out like maybe 2 to 3 times, and it fell on the thing, but did not fall in the hole. So luck with battles. The club's here is fire signs, passion, war, or just some sort of dumb luck hair. Some of you guys might be good at like pool or new sporting. But he's like, yo, this is crazy, and then pulled me after realizing it to the side. Let's not stand over this vent area anymore. Like, yo, but that could have gone so many ways, so many times. I think about that. I'm like, God loves me. If you want to put, I'm not gonna do the reading tonight because, as I said, I gotta go and whatnot. But if you want to put the significance of 9, 5, 7, or even 9, 9, 9, 5, 5, 5, or 7, 7, 7 in the comments, what it means to you, or do a quick Google search and put it there. I love it for you. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But if this is your area code, address, or if it relates to you in any sort of way, because I'm tired of Googling the same numbers repetitive after a while. So I want to find different ways to connect with the numbers. So, if it's any significance to you. If it's not, you don't have to force it. If this is your area code, address, something, or I don't know, you can let us know. But that's it, you guys. I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I hope this looks okay. Like I said, I gotta add some layers to it. I'm taking a break from the braids, let my scalp rust. It's new. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. I almost don't want to leave. Bye bye.